some of those things are worse than what they show.
So is the one word love?
Janice was saying to me, and I think she must have said it to you, she hopes that you, Janice, and you will be married 63 years or more.
Yeah.
Didn't she say that to you?
That's right.
Yeah.
And we've got a way to go.
You've got how
20.
many now?
We've got
you
20.
made 20.
We made 20.
Because all the way it is dealt with, you know, and I don't know how to put it in the right wording, but we both have to give in, you both have to understand each other, you know.
Sure.
When my sweetheart couldn't talk, you know, I knew what he wanted just looking at him, you know. I knew his face would light up as soon as I walked in the room. I was there at 7:30. He was a different person, even though he couldn't talk.
Sure. So there was a lot of your life where you were very supportive of Sid, but I guess there were also times when he could support you also.
I'm going to tell you something. I would never say that I was supportive of him. Look what he did for me, for my family.
Mm-hmm.
You know, Blanche made a remark once, and I was telling you and I didn't finish it, because she was very blunt, like I told you. Mrs. Naaman, you look wonderful for an old lady. That's what she told her. She's complimenting her, see?
No, okay.
But she says, I don't feel the same towards in-laws like my own flesh and blood. But Sidney, he's a real brother.
Aww.
Did she hear what she said?
And from what I
she said
remember,
it all the time.
From what I remember about Blanche, she wouldn't say that lightly.
Mm-mm.
Right?
Sidney, he's a real brother.
A real brother.
She loves him.
I guess that's, you don't really marry just the girl. You're marrying the whole
Anybody who thinks that is foolish. You can't say, I'm marrying just Stephen. You're marrying the family.
Right.
Whether you like it or not, you're marrying the family. And you have to respect your mate's family like your own flesh and blood.
Sure.
And that's what Sid did, like you just made that remark.
Right. Well, I know that I've had 20 years of wonderful memories built around this house and around visiting you. So, I mean, just having a look down this wonderful street, it's so cute because you have all sorts of things happening out there.
You mean my neighbor next door?
Oh, no, I'm just looking at the beautiful...
Did I ever tell you he was a fire chief?
Oh, wow.
Yeah. He got medals for this and that. And then he went in a house and he fell through the top. He's handicapped. And he hasn't got, he isn't any fireman anymore.
No.
He's disabled.
Sure.
He has a rod in here. When you see him, he's very noticeable. And a rod in his leg. Who would think that?
Right.
You see, that's what I say. You don't know.
Now, I'm so grateful that you found this genealogical person who was able to track down some of which ships they came in.
Yeah, well, so far, that's the next project after we get done with this.
Yeah, because we'll have to talk about that, right?
Right. We got to get that done.
What's the most interesting fact that you learned so far from hiring that genealogical person? Did they find something that you really were surprised at?
Well, we're not done yet.
Oh, that's true. That's true,
we're
but
not
so
done
far.
with it.
Yeah, but so far, did you
I heard
find
lots of stories about how my dad came over and everything, and
Mhm.
they're not the right ones.
No, right. This person's finding something else, right?
This is from Ellis Island,
Right.
direct,
Right, right.
you know.
So,
And we're at the last farm was about 76. My sister Dorothy insists that they moved a street. After a while, they moved the street. Stand on your head. You can't convince her. She's 100% wrong.
oh,
And it says it right on there on the census thing what the name of the street is.
yeah.
But that's how people get, you know.
Yeah, it's funny. Our memories change, don't they?
And they don't change. The facts are there, honey. You have to have the facts. That's what I told Janice. I said, don't put anything down. This one tells you, that one tells you,
Right,
until you know it's so.
right.
Don't put it down.
Okay,
You know,
the
it's
way-
got to be true.
that's true. Be able to get it just right.
But with our family, the way they've been, since they were born, it's important to have this directory and everything. To change these kids are going around telling stories that aren't right.
Well, it.
There's Carolyn Kennedy, right here. She's not pretty.
Okay.
Look at her.
It's really a great way of learning to read.
Oh, she's making poems. Isn't that nice?
What is she doing?
She's talking about poems.
Didn't she become a lawyer too, or am I wrong?
And I think that's about right.
Well, their marriage, she never mentions her husband, and she keeps their kids out of it.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
think it's good.
she doesn't allow her children to be, you know, enjoy him. And
Did he ever come by Wisconsin?
I think he
he
did.
did. Yeah,
Yeah,
he actually
think
did.
he did.
He was campaigning in this area.
but it's a terrible thing what happened to their family.
Mm.
Did you ever hear of something like that? Like they had the oldest son got killed, you
Right.
know, in the Navy, and then they had Rosemary up here, Wisconsin. So he sure came here. She was in that home.
That's
She
right.
was, what do you call it?
Was she the older sister?
She was one of the oldest.
Right.
Yeah, she's dead now.
Right.
About 2 years ago, I think. That's all.
But she just confined to a home, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
she lived in one of those homes, you know,
Right.
in Wisconsin for some reason. I don't know why,
Hmm. Good care here. They had good nurses.
but she, I don't know if she was in a religious home
Oh,
or the nuns
Could have
took
been.
care. Yeah.
right. That's,
Well, it's a terrible tragedy.
yeah.
When Robert got assassinated.
Mm-hmm. That must have been some scary times for you in some ways because I remember 60